So these empanadas that we're gonna make, they're very traditional in Mexico. Very, and there are many different ways to do it, but this one, believe me, they're amazing. The dough that we do with the cream cheese, the butter, is out of this world. We're gonna make the jam. The pineapple one, of course, you can use dulce de leche. I will leave the link on the description below so you can make it. Hey, let's get started, right?
The ingredients that you're going to need for this, to make the dough, you're going to need 2 sticks of butter and a stick of cream cheese. They have to be soft. You can either add a little bit in your microwave, but you don't want them melted, but very soft. And so we're going to add it in a pan and we're just going to mix it out. Know that if we need more or no flour, it's so important you start. We're not mixing, we're not kneading as if we're doing bread. This is more a gentle get together dough, like if you're doing pie crust, right? You have to be very gentle with that. So I'm adding little by little my flour. I always tell to start with 2 cups of flour, and then if you needed the half a cup of extra flour, then add it. If not, that's fine. We're just trying to form a ball that will not stick in our hands. showing you if you have a tortilla presser. This tortilla presser is only to make corn tortillas. That's it. You can't do flour tortillas. That's a question that I get a lot. So no, but if you have one, you can use it. Okay. And here I'm just doing another dulce de leche, which I'm going to leave the link on the description below if you want to know how to make it. It's so easy and it's very delicious. Then you just give a little bit of space between the empanadas. They don't need a lot of space because they're not going to grow. Okay. Once they're in the oven, right out, when they come out of the oven, you have to be very careful because they're very soft and very fragile dough. They will hard out a little bit after. So here I just have a bowl with sugar and cinnamon, mix it up, and then cover it. It's important for you to do this step like a minute after they're out of the oven. They have to be hot in order for them to stick the cinnamon sugar. Now here,
okay, now let's say that you not only want to do pineapple, but you want to do dulce de leche, which I'm going to leave the link below in the description below if you want to learn how to make this in the Instant Pot, slow cooker, on your stove. Is the easiest thing ever, and it's so delicious. So let me show you the secret, and hopefully I was a secret. And if it's not, if you really knew this, just pretend that I taught you something, right? So let me show you how we prepare this for the filling of these delicious empanadas. Okay.
Show you a trick if you don't know it. Every time you're gonna use dulce de leche, in order for the dulce de leche to not come out of your empanada, it's so important for you to add an egg yolk. Yes, egg yolk, and you're gonna mix it up. If you think you're gonna use the entire can, then you can just do it there. But because I knew I was not gonna use it all, I just pour a little bit on a small plate. I put it for like 10 seconds in my microwave so it can be more manageable for me. Then I add the egg yolk. That is going to help us to not allow the dulce de leche to come out.
Did you know that trick about the egg yolk in the dulce de leche? Let me know in the comments if this was something new for you or not.
And that's it. You just either put it in a Ziploc bag. You have to let them cool completely. And then here I'm just showing you a cute way of doing it. I'm using the coffee filter to separate them, the dulce de leche and the pineapple empanadas for the people. But I mean, honestly, you can do whatever you want. And don't go, just wait, because I'm going to show you how you can make the pineapple jam. It's an amazing, great recipe. This is my mother-in-law. And honestly, you can use it for pies if you want to make it, or this delicious, amazing empanadas. Stay tuned. Let's get started with our pineapple jam, jelly, whatever you call it. Okay, here I had a really bad luck with this pineapple. It was really bad, but it was late. I couldn't go and get anyone, so bear with me. I have to basically remove a lot of those pieces. But I mean, honestly, it was really good. So just clean it up and we're going to cut it. We are not going to use the center of the pineapple. So we're going to slice it all of the outside. Okay, next, all of this is what I have left. So a piece of it, the majority of my pineapple, I'm going to blend it. I'm not going to add water, and I'm just going to reserve a little bit of that because I like to have little chunks in my pineapple jam. So here, what I'm just doing, I'm just like really dicing it very small pieces. If you don't like to have chunks in your pineapple, then just blend all your pineapple together. We are not going to add water. We do not need it. And then I'm just going to add it to my pan. I'm going to blend what I put on my blender, blend it very well, and I'm going to add it to my pan. Now I'm going to add a stick of cinnamon and 2 cups of sugar. I know it's a lot. You can add a little less if you want to, but honestly, it's the right amount of sweet. And I'm just going to mix it up. I'm going to bring it to my stove, and I'm just going to mix it out until the change is going to the color is going to change, like more darker. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of water and around a tablespoon or so of cornstarch that for some reason I didn't record. But then you're going to mix it outside. Once it's all mixed well, I'm going to add it to my pineapple jam because that's going to help me to get thick, right? The thick consistency that we need for like the jam. And I'm mixing it up and just mix it until it gets the thickness that I want to. If you see that after a tablespoon of cornstarch is not the way you want it, just do that again. Add around 2 tablespoons of water and a tablespoon of cornstarch, mix it up and put it back and add it to your pan and mix it up until you have the consistency that you want. Then you have to let it cold and ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Remember that the recipe is going to be in the description below. See you next time. Any comments, please leave it and I will answer to you. See you next time.